Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Hey, welcome to What's on Tap podcast. And we're back. It's February.
We're always back.
So you know what that means?
I have no idea what February means.
We need some vitamin D and some sunshine, baby, because it has been cold and gray and miserable for the past month and a half. So
are you going to give me some vitamin D, if you know what I mean?
You're definitely getting the vitamin D later. Don't worry about that.
A real D injection.
Yes.
Now I need vitamin beer.
Well, we're going to have that as well.
That's really lucky.
And because, it's the cold, gray months, we need something bright and sunny and packed full of hopefully maybe vitamin C from the looks of this stuff. So we have a couple of fruity sour beers today on the show. And it's kind of fun because these are two breweries I don't think either one of us had before.
One of them I've tried, but we've never had them on the show.
No, we've definitely never reviewed either one of them on the show. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I've had anything from Axiom. But I'm 100% sure I haven't had anything from 450 North.
Pontus has actually given me one or two sips.
450 North?
450 North.
Well, what will be funny is I'll look in my Untapped later.
Yeah, you'll probably
I tried like 10 of them. Like, oh!
But yeah, the first beer I brought, it's Axiom Brewery. It's a Czech craft beer brewery that I never heard about. And I was buying some lambic, as I do, and I needed to fill up a box, and I found this, and I figured, a new brewery I've never heard about, Czech craft beer. Let's put it on show.
I know, and it wasn't some sort of Pilsner or lager?
Right, it's a sour. It's called Sour Station Black Currant Berliner Weisse. It clocks in at 4.5% ABV.
Okay.
And the brewery is from a city that I'm not now going to butcher, Prostějov.
Yes, of course.
Of course, it's from the city of Prostějov. Why not? And the description is really weird. Let's smell the beer and sip it before I spoil what the weird description.
Yeah, I mean, I get something that's kind of tart smelling, but I don't know if I could pick up black currant on the nose.
No, and the aroma is quite disappointing. It doesn't really smell like anything.
It doesn't really smell like anything at all.
Let's try it.
All right, cheers. It just kind of tastes sour.
It disappears very quickly.
Oh, it's got that really dry tart edge to it at the end. It's surprising. It takes a moment to get there, but when it hits, it's just like dry. It's so, and which I think is to the benefit of the beer.
It's good because it gives us something to cling to.
Yeah, it reminds me of a flavor, and as you describe the beer, and maybe it'll come to me.
I doubt it because this description is weird. Mm-hmm. Okay, did you know that it is almost impossible to buy an already roasted black pepper in Czechia? We learned this the hard way. The brewing day of this beer was a day when even men cried. Stinging smoke from roasted pepper left no eye dry in the brewery. But it was worth it. Roasting intensifies the aroma. And we made sure to get it all. Then we balanced this with the acidity of the Sumac spice, with hoppy bitterness of magnum hops, spicy fruity hoppiness of Bramling Cross, and added blackcurrant for refreshing fruity goodness. This beer has a lot to reveal. Give it a chance. It's well worth the effort. Are they actually saying that there's black pepper and sumac in this? Because I get none
So
of
the
that.
ingredients are the ingredients are translated into English as well as a couple other languages. Water, barley malt, wheat malt, black currant, sumac spice, roasted black pepper, hop, yeast. Yeah.
That is, I am surprised. Do you get any black pepper or sumac spice from this?
I like sumac, but I couldn't really describe what the flavor of sumac is. But black pepper is a complete surprise.
There's no black pepper flavor in this.
Actually, I thought of what it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of how like cranberry juice finishes.
Yeah, right.
Which is just kind of dry and a little astringent, bitter on the palate.
That is a good note. Cranberry juice has that exact same feeling.
But I like it. I mean, if they just stuck with black pepper and they hadn't told you that there was, black currant, and I didn't know there was sumac and black pepper in this, I would think this is pretty good. But there's literally no black pepper in this.
No.
I don't know what they roasted. Maybe they just burnt the words black pepper or something. Because it doesn't taste like any kind of black pepper at all.
And the description says it has a lot to reveal. No, it's very one note actually.
It's extremely one note. It is real. It's your basic sour kind of flavor beer. It's good. I mean, I like it, but it's not exciting or interesting or entrepreneurial or anything like that. It's leading us to believe. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3.5.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's good, but it doesn't really excite me or lead me to want to drink
I
more.
wouldn't reach for a second can. Mm-hmm. But I don't, and I definitely don't regret the purchase.
No, I could definitely drink this. It's very, very drinkable. All right, next beer we have is...
This is going to be exciting.
It is the 450 North Brewing out of, what was it, Houston? Columbus, Indiana.
So almost Houston.
Very, very close. I got this sent to me from my brother, so that's why I thought it was out of Houston. It is the Rainbow Sherbet Cone, which might be part of the SLUSHY XL series. I'm not really sure how to read this can.
I think so.
And it's a smoothie style sour ale with orange, lime, and raspberry. It comes in at a 5.3% ABV.
Say the fruits again.
Orange, lime, and raspberry. And it looks like vitamin juice. Orange juice, maybe, I don't know. It is extremely kind of a darker orange color. So like orange juice mixed with something else. In this case, it would be, it smells like cotton candy. Lime and raspberry. But it smells exactly like, as you would say in Sweden or most of Europe, candy floss. Have you found it?
No, I can't find it at all.
It doesn't exist.
Rainbow sherbet, it has to be.
It has to be Rainbow Sherbet Cone. But it smells...
Yeah, Rainbow Sherbet Cone. So searching for the ingredients doesn't...
pull up anything?
Yeah. So SLUSHY XL Rainbow Sherbet Cone. That's the name of it.
Okay, cool.
And did you say the ABV?
5 point something, 4.
5.3 according to...
5.3.
interwebs.
But it smells great. It smells...
Yeah, it smells like candy.
It smells exactly like candy.
Sour candy. So the previous beer didn't smell like anything. This smells...
It smells like diabetes.
Distinctly like sour candies. Cheers.
It smells like I'm going to lose a foot. It tastes like...
Slushy.
Yeah, it tastes like a lot of lime. Like a lot of lime. And the orange and raspberry kind of complement the lime.
They peek out of the lime
It tastes
ocean.
like... It's so much lime. It tastes like you're eating the lime rind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they've just zested the lime straight into this. And the raspberry is just emboldening the tartness of the lime. And then the orange juice just provides some nice filler flavors, I think.
But it is a lot of fun. It's very refreshing.
This feels like I'm getting a full day supply of vitamin C.
Yeah. I mean, I am a big fan of lime.
Well, good. Then you should love this beer because it is a whole lot of lime.
I love the lime flavor of this. I mean, cocktails with lime, they've always appealed to me.
Who doesn't love a daiquiri?
Right?
Or...
It's yummy.
Yeah. You have it with tequila, you have it...
I seldom drink soft drinks nowadays, but I always loved Sprite as a kid.
Did you add extra lime or lemon to it?
No. I mean, Sprite is lemon lime.
Yeah, but you can always hit it with a little more lemon or lime to kind of make it taste a little bit better.
In my... growing up, I didn't have access to any limes at all.
I know rickets was a real problem in Sweden up until just about 20 years ago now.
We had a lot of oranges and lemons. We just didn't have limes. Neither fruits or this like squeezed concentrate. Lime wasn't the part of my life until I became like an adult.
Wow, I'm sorry for your horrible childhood. It feels like you've really harbored some ill feelings inside about your lack of lime, and now you're trying to overcompensate as an adult.
My entire life has been an overcompensation of lime deficit. No, but ask any Swedish person of my age.
That would explain why so many gin and tonics come with a slice of lemon, which is garbage.
It's pretty good, but it's better with lime.
It's
agree.
100% better with lime. This is Hendrix. It's better with cucumber.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, that is the fact. We didn't have a lot of limes.
What kind of backwards ass country did I move into?
And limeless.
Didn't know what to do with corn. Still not really sure you guys know what to do with corn, other than you put it in a salad and call it Mexican. You didn't have limes.
Corn?
Mm-hmm.
Like corn on a cob?
Yeah,
That's
or loose kernels of corn.
Yeah, but we know how to make corn on a cob.
You're right. It comes boiled in a pre-sealed bag already. You just heat it up.
Those are pretty bullshit.
Yeah, and I've tried like to eat the fresh corn, and it's pretty sad. It's usually kind of dry by the time it gets here.
Yeah. But I really dig this beer.
Me too. It's delicious. I totally wish we could get more 450 North, because I would totally drink more of it.
After like half a glass now, I mean, it's not one note, but it's kind of one note. What I mean is, it's the first sensation you get from the first sip. Mm-hmm. I get the same sensation now from sip 10 and onwards. It hasn't really changed. It's still
it very much reminds me of, say, a lime daiquiri, mm-hmm. where you get a really kind of embracing bitter lime flavor, and then then the rest of the flavors kind of come through, or like a very heavily limed frozen margarita. Yeah, because those can be quite bitter and limey at first until it starts to melt a little bit and mellows it out some, depending on who makes them.
I think this could have benefited from the orange or the raspberry appearing more.
I wish it had more orange. I would have liked a little bit more orange. I don't think the raspberry.
Yeah, we don't really need the raspberry anymore at all.
It actually doesn't need to be there at all. I mean, it would have been nice if it had, say, coconut or maybe.
Oh, I think that could have really messed it up.
That would have been delicious, or maybe pineapple juice, or
that could have,
or even some passion fruit would have been good.
For me, I'm balancing. It's either a really strong 4 or it's a 4.25 for me.
I'm gonna go really strong 4.
Yep.
I agree. If it had more character to it, it would definitely be an easy 4.25, even maybe 4.5, because I think the mouthfeel is really solid on this. It's got a lot of really great flavors going on, but it's very much one note.
But it's so drinkable.
Yeah, it is very, very drinkable. Okay, anything else?
I think that's it. I mean, 450 North, a number of years ago, had a small controversy where they were like putting one ABV on the cans, and then the reality was they were way less strong. Like they put 8 on the can, and it was 2% ABV or something. And it went through some laboratory, and people were like, Why are you lying in this way? Like you're paying more taxes this way. And they went, we measured the ABV before we added the fruit. That was it. So they increased the volume with fruit and then just kept the ABV that they had measured when they still could measure the ABV. Like
technically they could be sued for false advertising at that point, because because it's like the Fireball thing. I don't know if you've seen that, the kid that's come out in the past couple of weeks. Right, so Fireball is a cinnamon whiskey.
Yep, sure.
It turns out that it's actually just cinnamon liqueur that has never seen whiskey in his life. I think there's some added whiskey flavoring or something to it to give the illusion of whiskey, but it is straight up just pure grain alcohol with cinnamon flavoring and a little bit of whiskey flavoring added. So there's some, I think there might be a lawsuit ongoing with Fireball.
But disclaimer, I'm just retelling a rumor I heard like 4 or 5 years ago. It might not be true, and I'm just assuming that all the controversy made them calculate correctly.
Probably did. Usually
on.
when things get found out, they get rectified, especially for breweries that are still going.
Exactly.
So many breweries are closing these days that you get something like that, a little controversy, they clean up pretty fast.
Yeah, but you apologized, and then you start calculating correctly, and life goes on.
Exactly.
But it's really good. I'm really happy your brother sent this to you.
Me too. He sent me a couple of really good beers, and I was very happy to get them. All right.
Did he send you the Ozark stout that we
He sent me the Ozark DCBS.
Nice. We've had Ozark on the show, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've done a couple of Ozark beers on the show. And he sent me the Bourbon County Brand Style.
Right. That we shared.
So they were both very much appreciated.
That's really nice.
Okay, well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us on whatsuptapodcast.com, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and any other Spotify. Spotify. I was going to say Spotify. I was like, no, that's not it. And then I was going to say podcast, and then it went to... Anyway, you can find us anywhere online. You find other great podcasts. You'll find us lurking in the dark corners of the recesses of some podcast app you use. So until next time.
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.